Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, the place where we not only talk about what's going on in the gun world, but also how we're going to fix it together. And the content that we're going to talk about tonight is the purchasing of political capital by the Biden administration with your Second Amendment rights as the currency. Make no mistake, what I'm about to show you is two different sources, all after the polling has come out where the media was freaking out, which we talked about. That is what we're going to talk about. Everything will be linked into the description box below, and I cannot wait to show you what they're up to and hear from you guys in the comments on this one. Of course, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn the notification bell on. We are distributing freedom twice daily, and we'd love to have you along for the ride. All right, my brothers and sisters, so just as a little bit of an announcement, I did not have a video today because I had an emergency call. I had to drive 5 hours and drive 5 hours back, but we are getting this video out tonight, so thank you for showing up. Let's get into this, because this right here, my brothers and sisters, it's all about tying the different pieces together for that end result. Check this out. The memo. Worried Democrats fret Trump is more electable than believed. Now, keep in mind, this is on the coattails of this insane polling that came out where Trump was beating Biden by 10 points. The media, the left, the Democrats, they're freaking out. I'm about to show you this, but that's the article, the first one we're going to hit. Check this out, because it's starting to talk about Biden's chances against Trump and how Trump is being underestimated by the Democrats. Again, I'm going to tie all of this together, which comes down to our gun rights, because they're the patsy being used to do what I'm about to show you. But it's notable that on three of the most controversial issues facing the nation, abortion, immigration, and the war in Ukraine, Trump is either trimming his sails into an electable shape or public opinion is shifting in his direction. Understand, this is coming from the Hill. Some Democrats worry that their party colleagues are being far too complacent about President Biden's chances of victory if Trump is his opponent, given the multitude of challenges the incumbent is facing. So, again, zoom out a little bit. When you see all the polling and all the disapproval and everything that we covered yesterday, the media freaking out, now the articles are coming out saying you guys are making mistakes. The media is terrified of the idea of a Trump presidency part deuce. Biden and the administration is woefully ignorant. That's what they're saying here. But now, let me show you what they're doing in order to get in front of this and get control of this narrative, because they don't have the narrative on immigration. They don't have it on pretty much, definitely inflation, the economy, price. They kind of try to have it on abortion, but they don't have much. They're trying to make the gun control debate the main focal point so they get control of it because they think they have it. Check this out. Gun violence is the ultimate superstorm, President Biden says as he announces a new federal effort. Now, of course, we're talking about the Office of Gun Violence Prevention. Check this out. The new Office of Gun Violence Prevention will be led by Vice President Kamala Harris, a former prosecutor whose experience is perfect for this effort, Biden said. The office's goals include ensuring a bipartisan gun safety law passed this year is fully implemented nationwide, along with Biden's executive actions to stop gun violence. Now, why would he have to pitch Harris as the perfect person for it, and also say, well, she was a former prosecutor? That's already known information. Why is he building her up? Why is there a puff piece from the administration around Kamala Harris and her effectiveness, her history, her background, how perfect of a choice she is? Because in that exact same polling that we covered yesterday, Kamala Harris was also not chosen. She was also not liked. This is all tied together. The Gun Violence Prevention Office is a pitch to get younger voters and people concerned about gun control in the camp because they're losing everybody. Check this out. Again, I always bring receipts and it's always linked. It will seek to find new actions the White House can take unilaterally as further congressional support for gun safety laws seems slim. What can the office do when Congress is slim? That's what they're doing. They're painting this picture as what can they do. It will aim to build better support systems in states and cities and coordinate support for families who have lived through mass shootings and violence. Again, this is all trying to tie back to what they've done for you lately. Look how good we are because they have nothing else. Your gun rights are going to be used as the patsy to purchase more political capital. That's what's happening right now. In fact, if you don't believe me yet, here is the last piece. Still, Biden and Democrats are banking on gun safety as a major party animator for 2024, particularly for younger voters. The president was joined Friday by Representative Maxwell Frost, the youngest member of Congress, who said he got involved in politics because, quote, I didn't want to get shot in school. Okay, that's a little bit much. But now let's go back and zoom again. This is the optics. The optics of the youngest member and Gen Z in Congress, the first one ever, who also happens to be a member of March for Our Lives. All of this is tying back together towards supporting for gun control narratives, supporting those who are involved in the gun control narrative, and getting as many young people targeted with this narrative as possible. They are grasping for straws. And the polls that we covered yesterday, again, this is a long way out from the election, but I'm trying to analyze what they're doing right now. In the polls that we covered yesterday, they're losing support in the biggest areas in the young vote. The whole thing they told us for almost 3 years now, the youth were coming out and all, off the walls and everywhere, and they're sick of being shot, and they're sick of this and sick of that, and they're all about gun control, and that's the thing, and that's going to put everybody back in Congress. Davey Hogg's whole shtick, it's not working. They're trying to use your rights as a currency to purchase more political capital, to better fare in the election coming up. And that is what we're breaking down. Everything will be linked in the description box below, and I can't wait to hear what you guys think. Let me know, and I will see you on the next one.